Hey guys, if you're enjoying the content that I'm making, please click that subscribe button. Also remember to click that bell button and make sure to tick that box to send all notifications so you don't miss out on any videos. With that in mind, let's get on with the video. What's up guys, welcome to Munchkins Gaming, where we take your gaming to the next level. This is Munchkins logging in to bring you another Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia video. And in this video, we're going to be talking about the latest character event on Aerith, which is called Inheriting the Past. First things first, before I do start the video, I know that this video is late. The event has come out for about 5 days now, and I'm really sorry because I have been on night shift again this week, and I will also be on night shift next week. So expect the video for the character event next week to be late as well. And as for the hero of the week, it will be about 1 or 2 days behind schedule, unfortunately. And yeah, that's it for the quick announcements, and let's start off with the weakness and resistance of the boss that we're going to be fighting, which is the King Behemoth. So the King Behemoth actually only has one weakness, which is fire, and it doesn't have any resistances. As for its abilities, it has its normal Brave attack, which is a melee Brave attack. It has the signature Heave, which is melee HP attack. And of course, it does have its Lightning Lash, which is a group Thunder Brave magic attack. It also has Roar, which grants it a couple of buffs, which is Attack Up, Max Brave Up, and Brave Regen to itself. And of course it has the Mighty Roar, which is probably what you're going to be seeing more often rather than Roar itself, which it grants itself initial Brave Up, Max Attack Up, Max Brave Up, Brave Regen, and Elude to itself. The special ability it has is the Gyro Tail, which raises its Brave and unleashes a group melee HP attack. It also can use Meteor, which raises its Brave and unleashes a group HP magic attack as well. And a signature move as well, it has King's Right, which is a melee Brave attack, which I do believe hit 3 times. So now that we know a lot of the King Behemoth's abilities, let's dive into how do we actually beat the King Behemoth. Well, I actually think there are 2 ways to go about this fight. One is to play it safe and make sure you don't get broken with Lightning Lash and the Mighty Roar to Gyro Tail combination, that you make sure that the King Behemoth's Brave doesn't go to max, because if it does, then you're about to get hit by about 5,000 HP for each party member. That's if he has managed to get into his max Brave, but you're looking around about 3,000 at least damage on each one of the characters with Gyro Tail, depending how good your damage for the Brave is. And honestly, that is one of the options, basically, to make sure that he has minimum amount of Brave and survive Gyro Tail. And maybe if you still don't have your summon up by the time he's about to use Meteor, then you know, basically get enough damage in with that as well. The other option is actually bringing Cecil in this fight. Now, why bring Cecil? Well, he's gonna lose a lot of HP with his abilities, and the chances of him surviving the Gyro Tail is very low, especially if you don't have a healer. But it is quite possible to take the King Behemoth down before he does all his usual rotation. Basically, what you're aiming to do is use Variant Blow in order for you to get your summon gauge up as fast as possible and use your summon as fast as possible and kill the King Behemoth that way. I mean, it is an option, and I'm not saying it's the best one, but playing it safe is probably what a lot more people would like to actually do. And I do find that I have failed in a few of these attempts when bringing in some characters who doesn't do a ton of brave damage, but you know, that is an option. So let's go to what we can bring in the King Behemoth's fight. Well, obviously the boosted characters are definitely a plus, which is Aerith, Shadow, and Steiner, I believe. Steiner is there for his Spellblade ability, although I haven't really seen anyone use Shadow at all. And I personally don't have Shadow leveled up, so I would probably pass on Shadow, but it won't hurt to have him there because he does have boosted stats, and of course bringing a healer is a must. Well, I mean, you can probably get away with not bringing one if you're gonna try for the quick kill, but I would suggest bringing at least Aiko in here. If no one has Aerith, Aiko can definitely help when it comes to healing through the damage. High DPS characters are also a option. Obviously, you have your Lightning, you have your Titus, and you can even use Vaughn if you want. But as far as anything goes, most people just go with Lightning here because of the number of turns that you do get, because seeing how fast her high turn rate is. That is an option. Vanille is also an option with her Dispel ability, although I have failed before when it comes to carrying a Vanille, and it's not that easy, and especially if that Vanille doesn't know what they're doing. So if you are Vanille, then definitely try to use your Dispel ability when he uses his Mighty Roar. The other option, of course, is Zidane. I do believe she has a good brave damage abilities, and Prish as well. She's pretty good and will do a ton of brave damage, and that's what you want in this fight, a lot of brave damage. Now, as for the summon, obviously you can bring Ifrit here because of the fire weakness, although I would really recommend bringing in Sylph here, especially if you don't have any healers, because you want to heal that damage up, man. And of course you can bring the Chocobo as well because of its high gauge rate. So those are my tips for this fight. It is quite a challenging fight, and it's not 100% kill all the time, depending on your group, of course. But yeah, I think that's it for this video, guys. Remember to click like, subscribe, and share this video if you find it helpful at all. As always, I'd like to hear from you guys what you think of the King Behemoth and which character is your favorite to bring in this fight. Also, I'd like to find out what you guys actually use for the solo 50 run, because I always find it interesting the different options that people use. And also follow me on Twitter and on Facebook. This is Munchkins logging off, and I'll see you guys in the next level.